South Africa is known as the Rainbow Nation, but apparently one group in this diversity diagram is fighting for its very survival: white South Africans, specifically Afrikaners. President Donald Trump has offered them asylum in the US.
Freaking terrible things are happening in South Africa.
This news caught some people by surprise, including many of those white South Africans themselves.
A day in my life as an oppressed white South African. I wake up in my shelter and my husband brings me coffee because it's too dangerous to go alone. I then need to wash, so I have a dip in our pool which is used for bathing and drinking as we have no running water. Then I sit down to apply for a job I'm not qualified for and cry when I don't get it.
That's one of thousands of videos from white South Africans mocking their own privilege. So why has Trump offered them asylum? Well, the South African government passed a law to allow it to seize land, like farms, without compensation, but only in exceptional circumstances, like if it's abandoned. About 72% of private land in South Africa is owned by whites. So Donald Trump has accused the South African government of using racism and violence to steal land from white people. He's also suspended all humanitarian aid to the country. So who are these Afrikaners in peril? They're descendants of mainly Dutch colonialists who, among their achievements, introduced slavery to South Africa and in 1948 made apartheid the formal government policy. Despite owning most of the country's private land, they only make up 7% of the population. And they were able to acquire so much territory because 8 decades of racist laws banned non-whites from owning land in about 93% of the country. That was until the collapse of apartheid. Since 1994, the government's tried to undo this historic inequality. It's also compensated black owners whose farms were confiscated, and it's also bought thousands of properties from anyone willing to sell to redistribute. So where did Trump get the idea that Afrikaners needed saving? Was it from the world's richest man, South Africa's Elon Musk, standing next to him? Actually, probably not. Although Musk is involved in his own war against South Africa's employment laws, this predates him. For years, Afrikaner rights groups have lobbied foreign governments for support, saying that black South Africa has a plan to wipe them out. It's also important to note that a leading US civil rights organization describes AfriForum's leaders as white supremacists in suits and ties. So, is anyone going to take up Trump on his refugee offer? Here's more from the internet.
USA, USA, USA.
Hey dude, what's up? I'm moving to the USA, bro. Okay, why? Because I just got refugee status, son. And why did you get refugee status? Because I'm white, bro.
While most Afrikaners seem to have dismissed the offer, others, like the people at this rally in Pretoria, seem thankful someone has finally noticed their plight.
Mr. Trump, thank you so much.
And in a country where a black household has only 5% of the average wealth of a white family, you do the math.